Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. It is Kit here, and welcome back to the Brooks Legacy. We're with Hope and Generation 2 today. And we're just checking in and seeing how she is doing with everything. Marin's been gone a while now, and yeah, not really a lot of hope of finding her in that. Yeah, so. But it's not all doom and gloom. Life does go on, so let's see how that's going. And I hope everybody's having a good week. Snow has officially reached Del Sol Valley. I try to keep my spirits up and play in the snow, reminiscing of the Brindleton Bay Cafe that we visited when I was little. It's so strange to see snow here. I've never seen it before. Not here, anyway. Things have been difficult to say the least. I am barely making it through. And Erwin is not taking it well. He's isolating himself. He spends more and more time in his gaming lounge. It hurts. I worry it's affecting Panda adversely. But Erwin doesn't want his voices to hurt us. The ones that tell him horrible things about where his daughter might be or what might have happened. It's the only way he knows how to control it. Both of our careers are going well, but honestly, I don't care. Every day I am getting older, and oh boy, I can feel it. I just want to know if my daughter is alive and well. I care very little about anything else other than my children, husband, and family. All the fame and money in the world, and I have a lot of both, and it's done nothing for me. Nothing. No. No. I can't think that way. The only way I've been not going crazy is keeping myself busy with these specialty sprite fish, playing in the snow, worrying over Blaze, exercising, anything. But time goes on, even when you don't want it to. I just want to freeze time until my family is whole again. But I can't. Cinnamon's birthday came and went, and now our first fur baby together as a family is that much closer to Rainbow Bridge. I hate the march of time. My specialty fish are very playful, mischievous things. Turns out, making me fall into the pond is their favorite thing to do. It was very frigid. Note to self, do not wear heels around the pond's edge again. I haven't been the only one exercising either. Panda has been training for an astronaut internship thing he'll tell you about later, and Erwin has been trying to take care of himself. Both of us are feeling our age. But if you ask me, I think both of us are worried we may be too old and frail if we see Marin again. When? When we see Marin again. I'm sorry to be such a Debbie Downer. It's just so hard. My life just crumbled. But everything keeps going, and we're all expected to just keep going. How? How am I supposed to keep doing this? I'm going insane. We're all just searching and waiting, and the searching has come up with nothing. Not even Andy, my brother in the military, can find anything. The police have nothing. There's no electronic trail. How? How? I feel like everything has fallen apart, but everything is rock solid. Or is it just me that is shattered? Cinnamon slept more now, finding cozy purchase on the new couch, or on a bed, a bench, the floor, wherever she pleased. It made me happy that she had a good home full of comfortable furniture and good food to fill her belly instead of the jungle she had come from. But she still had enough spurts of energy for playtime, and I happily spent those moments with her. Panda is growing up too. I am so proud of him, and so sad. Blaze is turning into a fine young man. He's growing in leaps and bounds. He's not my little tot anymore, running around in a hero cape. He's doing so well with his studies and extracurriculars. I got him an early birthday present. It's an engineering robotics room for him to tinker in. He's working so hard on school and prepping for university. He and Kason were planning to go together, with Oscar to follow soon after, if Oscar gets an internship. It's a huge deal. He's going to tell the rest of the family soon. Or I hope so, anyway. I'm so proud of all of them. So, there is good with the bad. But the bad always sticks with me. I try to hide it from everyone just how poorly I am doing with this, especially Blaze. But anytime I am alone, I can't help but speak to the wind, to nature, to the watcher, or anyone who will listen. My sweet baby girl, my little Spitfire, where are you? I'm so sorry we fought, that I didn't listen. I should have listened more. Please. Let me try again, please. Where are you, sweetie? Baron, please. I begged for a sign, for anything, but nothing ever came, leaving me with bitter memories and infinite regret. Experts on the matter would love to say it was 100% my fault or 100% Marin's fault. And by experts, I mean the horrible comments I see online, because the plumbing, stupid tabloids can't help but be all up in the Brooks family business. But does it matter? Logically, a bit of the blame might be with everybody, or just me, or just Marin. But does it really matter at all? All I know is that I pushed. And I pushed hard. And she pushed back. And looking back on it, she took to it poorly. I should have known. It's not like Auntie and I had plans when we were kids or teenagers. Mom died when we were still so very young. We were just trying to survive. Neither of us had a single shred of a plan until we were young adults. And even then I had zero plans of coming back to Del Sol, being heir, becoming famous. Andy was always the one doing that as a kid. And now look at us. He stayed, and I came back. I assumed the role, and he lived his life differently. He was the oldest, and I was the one who came after. I was the youngest. But I took the role that he technically should have had. Looking back on that unfortunate fact, it was like it was confirmed for me. That realization when the fire broke out from seemingly nothing. I tried to force Marin into it, and she didn't want it. Erwin and I did find time for each other. When the voices were quiet, he would find me, and we would make the time. It might not work for everyone, but it worked for us. Quiet apologies and murmured sweet nothings. But even when we didn't find the time, we still slept side by side in the same bed every night. We're in this together, through thick or thin. It's Panda's birthday today. Blaze Brooks turns into a fine young adult, and he's ready to face the big world. My heart is bursting with pride at just how much he has grown and faced, but he'll always be my little baby boy. My little baby panda. If only Marin could see this, she'd be so proud of him. It hurts knowing they had such a close sibling bond. I always understood what she was going through. I certainly never did. I should have tried to listen more, like him. Parents can learn a lot from their children, if only they watch and learn. I'll do better now. I promise. I promise you both that, Marin and Blaze. Life is slowing down for Erwin and I. It's settling into a dull, steady rhythm. I used to never leave the phone's side. Now, I go running without one. It never rings anymore. Erwin is right there beside his, gaming away just in case. But it never rings. I don't expect the investigators to call with news about Marin. I I don't think there's any news to give. For us, and my household, Generation 2 is slowing down. I've accomplished a lot and brought this family, Mom's legacy, steps forward from where it started. I've screwed up a lot and been through a lot. But now it's going to soon be my children that continue this path. I feel like I've done all that I can. Mostly. The 20th anniversary of a certain event is coming very soon. And that's a story that has to be told. Blaze has been working very hard while waiting on internship news. He's made his very first toy on the robotic station today. He's such a smart cookie. But he also gets outside and enjoys playing basketball too. He's got his entire life ahead of him. And he's going to be such a great dad. And a husband to a special girl one day. Man, how times have changed since Andy and I were his age. That feels like an eternity ago. I still go into Marin's room from time to time, when the pain is not as bad. I began painting, to connect with her a little. It's a terrible flower, she'd probably hate it. But I painted it for her regardless. There are times I can't stand being at home any longer. So I took Blaze when everyone was working late to the Spice Festival for some street food in San Myshuno. But honestly, it was so spicy, it was like eating fire. We breathed fire too. All of this is to say, no, I'm not okay. But I'm existing. A lot of it is going through the motions. I find tiny bits of peace and happiness here and there. Like in my family, cinnamon, and yes, even the fire food and my mischievous sprites. I'm just clinging to hope, as dwindling as it is, and letting the tides of time take me with it. Nothing else I can do, really. Marin, my dear, beautiful daughter, I miss you. And I pray to the Watcher you are doing well, wherever you are, until we meet again. I love you. And that is going to be it for Hope today. Ow! Stupid back. I have a pinched nerve, and it is being really annoying. Anyway, yeah, that's going to be it for Hope today. Tomorrow is Blaze and his part in his birthday. So that's something to look forward to. It's hard for Hope right now, I mean, but time does move on. She's got a job to do. She can't just fall apart. And yeah, it's not a good situation to be in, but she's trying her best to navigate it. And hindsight is 2020. And, I mean, difficult situation, honestly. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this, and yeah, have a great week, you guys. And don't forget, where the water's slow, legacies grow. Thank y'all for watching.